that a VIP?
Yo, yo, yo. Chat, you know what I'm ready for? You know what I'm ready for? I'm ready for a whole lot of main story. Because that's what we're doing today. I hope you're ready for that too, because that's what's happening. Then at noon, we've got a 2-hour Dune showcase that's going to talk about specifically the mid and late game, which is exactly what we want to know about. And then after that, after we watch that 2-hour show, where they tell us all we want to know about that, we get to interview a developer for 30 minutes and ask them all the questions that we also want to know. So I am pretty excited. This is going to be a fun day. We got lots going on. Okay, so first things first. I'm going to go up to this sword and I'm going to use it. Boom.
This feeling, it was so strong, so real. I remember now, the weight of it, the power. This blade was never just steel. It was a part of me.
So Excalibur holds a piece of your soul?
Yes, the sensation is unmistakable, but it carries more than my soul. It carries a part of my legacy.
Why can't I draw the sword?
A sword like that, it doesn't yield easily. It demands strength of body and of will. You'll need to grow stronger before it will choose you.
Okay. So what if I try again? Oh! I kind of love that. I kind of love what just happened. He was like, don't do it. Don't do it. And I was like, I'm going to do it. And then I was like, oh, I did. Okay. Maybe we should listen to Arthur. All right. We got Hippie.
121 months, and I have received confirmation that the unsub button is in the mod basement. Unfortunately, I am still unable to find that basement. It appears that the ground-penetrating radar was unable to find it. Cohh must have got better at stealth. If only I could search for gravity deaths.
Rude. Thank you, Hippie, with your 121 months. Absolutely awesome. I'm actually here for Excalibur.
Excalibur? You want to pull it out?
Yeah.
That's a good one. Well, be my guest. If you think you can. Go ahead.
Okay, the other guy warned
But
me.
unless you're King Arthur reborn,
Oh.
I wouldn't count on it.
Oh. I'd like to speak with the captain.
Just as I thought. If you have friends among the knights, you'll want to talk to the captain. But that's not happening anytime soon.
Why is that, sir?
Because I said so.
Oh, that's rude.
What?
I thought
Did
we
you
were
really
boys,
expect that
man.
you could just enter our keep and head straight for the captain's quarters? There wouldn't be much point in having walls and guards here if anyone could just do that, would there?
Okay, that's fair. But I do have this nice pen. This pin should tell you I've got some friends in high places.
So what?
I solved the problem at the cemetery for you.
You've done your part in proving your worth. All right. You deserve the truth.
Nice.
You won't find the captain at the Horns of the South.
Oh.
He ordered us to lock down the keep, and then he disappeared. I have my suspicions about where he might be, but I can't say for sure. And frankly, I hope I'm wrong.
I'll take the risk. Tell me your suspicions.
Brandon once said he wasn't afraid to go to the Dol Riada, and the way he said it, I couldn't tell if he was joking. So maybe he went to make a deal with them? I think that's ridiculous. Everyone knows the Dol Riada are savages. Diplomacy is not their strong suit. But if it's true, if the captain did go to broker peace with the Dol Riada, you'd most likely find him at the All-Mother's Temple, where One Eye and his thugs are holed up.
Do you know when he'll return?
I can't say. I don't even know if my suspicions are correct.
Good
But if you need to find the captain, that's where I'd start looking.
Thanks, Heine.
And if you do find the captain, tell him to return to the Horns of the South as soon as possible. Galahad the Pure is already on his way, and he won't be pleased to find a bunch of keepers hiding behind the walls without their commander. We'll all face consequences if that happens.
Oh. Okay. Well, let's get going. Last night we did a little map cleanup and inventory preparation for today. We did get 10 strength, and we were able to put on the Raven's Crest Executioner, which is pretty nice. I do need to go and see if we can upgrade it, though. I don't know if we have the materials, but we'll check real quick.
Hope nothing bad happens today.
Spoilers, something bad happened today. Let's see. Yes. Okay, we'll do that. Yes and yes. I think we have some better ones back here, though. Let's go take a look. Hey, Dwayne, what's up, buddy? Hey, Spawn. How are you? All right, we're going to put away the old steel for now, I think. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. I really like that old steel. Stats on it are really good. Okay. We'll choose between these. How's this game compared to Avowed? Much bigger, in my opinion. I'm much more enjoying my time in this one. Yeah. Let's see. Not Sting. Here we have increased damage by 20% if enemy is burning. The weapon now applies burning. And for you, we're gonna have 20% if enemy is burning. The weapon deals an additional 10% damage. Okay. And then for you, let's do bleed. Yeah. When we're sneaking around. Being sneaky. All right, let's go. All right. So we did pretty much everything there is to do on this map, except this area, which is where we're heading. Let's go. We did last night go in here. The only thing we did was we challenged her to a duel, and beat her.
So, did you get what you needed?
Oh. And then we went in and we helped a guy who was stuck in the weirdness. We basically just went into his mind with a potion and helped him out. And he was super pleased about it. And that was it. I might stay a little longer.
Oh, weird place, this. Back in the Forlorn Swords, we didn't have many strangers wandering about. Maybe a pict or two every so often, but they're a different kind of strange. Guess I'll have to get used to it.
Lord Davis says, hey, Cohh, I hope you're well. I wanted your opinion on gaming and ADHD. I enjoy a game, then I get bored and feel guilty for not playing it and moving on to something else. Happens all the time. I like games I drop too. Have you had this before? And I hope the family as well. Absolutely, man. And not just gaming, on various different things in my life. But the short answer is, it depends on what you want to do. Like, if you want to try to improve your enjoyment of your games, if you want to work on appreciating what you have, I wouldn't say necessarily to force yourself to play it, but I would say make it a habit of returning to games. So whenever you play a new game, like return to a game between, even if it's just for like 30 minutes or an hour, see if it grabs you again, then go play a new game. Like that's what I did with lots of different things in my life when I was trying to reorient this constant need for like new and novelty. And that's really helped me personally. So I do that sometimes with streaming. In fact, we did it with Satisfactory. We've done it with some of the playthroughs here. But I will say this, never get to the point where you are forcing yourself to do something you don't enjoy. So the only reason I gave you that advice is because that line that you said about you still enjoy them, like don't force yourself to game if you're not having fun. Just play something else if that's the case. But if you know you'd like it and you're just kind of like a little distracted and scatterbrained, that's one of those times where it's like, you know what, maybe buckle down and give yourself an hour, play it for an hour, you know, and go from there. So that kind of thing. Also, make lists and set yourself goals, small goals, and reward yourself for achieving them. Yep, that's big. I'm a fan of Delicious Flavor with the 46 months.
I have a new friend to watch the stream with. His name is Mochi, he's orange and white, and he enjoys walking the stream and occasionally attacking Cohh's face with his tiny kitten paws.
That sounds amazing. Congrats on your pickup. That's awesome. Do you miss the Forlorn Swords?
Aye, I do. It's home. Plus, it's too bloody warm here. The bugs are driving me mad.
You're not very fond of outsiders, are you?
What's there to like? They only come to take. Our steel, our warriors. They never bring anything good in return.
That's fair. Why'd you decide to come here?
Felt like everything was falling apart back home. After Gunvalder was wiped out, nothing was the same. It felt like we were all just waiting for the other shoe to drop. Made me feel useless. And I hate feeling useless.
What do we know what Grundlevel are? What are your plans for the South?
Do I look like someone with a plan? I don't have one.
That's fair.
Where they go, I follow. As long as I'm useful.
Can you tell me about the others in the camp? What about Therov?
No. He's a bloody thoid. I'd say I trust those magic users as far as I can throw them, but I can throw people pretty damn far.
Can you tell me about Ugwe?
He's a fellow Ulfrate and one of the best smiths I know.
Ooh.
Can't say a bad word about him.
Oh, that's
The
right.
three
He
of
had a
us,
lot
we
of good
spar
stuff.
sometimes. Me, him, and Ragne.
Can you tell me about Sobner and Groder?
Why are you asking me? You're the one who helped him.
Dude!
And I'm glad you did. It's nice to see Sobder smiling again. Plus, his cooking tastes much better.
I chose that option
VIP
specifically because I wanted to see, did these devs put a reactive line in for the fact that I already talked to them? And not only did they completely acknowledged my choice in that event. Oh my god.
See you around, I guess.
Dude, this game is flirting with like greatness. Oh man. There's things about this game that are like some of the best in this genre. You can tell the people that made this really knew what they were doing, which is so nice. Okay, so we talked to everyone down here. I do want to talk to the smith again. Can you tell me more about One Eye?
Our leader, and soon the leader of all the Dariata. He doesn't piss about trying to make deals with Camelot. He fights for what we're owed with fire and iron.
He will unite all the tribes, and then we'll march on the capital.
Dude, no kidding, Orcane.
Did you know that they want to release the first bigger patch for this game at the end of the week, Cohh?
I had not heard that. Really? Well, that's cool. Awesome. Wonder what's going to be in it. Camelot's been asking for it for a long time. He wants war? That's never a good solution.
That's what cowards say. And the war
That's
with
fair.
Camelot has been going on for a long time. One Eye only wants to end it.
Can I talk to him?
No. One Eye is in the temple, and as I already said, you're not going in there.
Camelot's been asking, what tribes want to follow him? Will the tribes want to follow him?
Most of them have their heads stuck up their own arses. Even Ulfar, my own clan. It's sad to watch how they stay in their honor, but eventually they'll wake up. There's no other way. It'd be best if Darvhanar backed One Eye. Then most of the Dalriata would follow.
Darvhanar?
The leader of the Stone Wardens.
Stone Wardens?
Do you know anything about the tribes? Mater, bless me, for I will sin. Yes, the Stone Wardens, masters of working with weird stone and weird steel, the toughest materials on the damn island. As you can guess, I'm one of them. Or at least, I was until I started following One Eye.
Oh.
You'll find Dalriata from all clans there, though most of them are Ulfrites, of course.
Okay, how can I join them?
A stray from outside the tribes wants to join the elite Dalriata Brotherhood. I'll be shitting diamonds before that happens.
Oh, cool,
You've
right
got
there.
to know
Yep.
how to work with ancient magical materials, and the only ones who can teach you are the Dalriata Master Craftsmen. And to even get that far, you need to become a friend of the tribes, which means doing things that would make any Riata jealous. But hey, if you manage it, I'll forward you a nice brooch so you can visit Darvhanar without getting an axe lodged in your arse.
You're the master. Teach me.
Do you have any idea how weird stone and weird steel are shaped? You've got to strike the stone or metal in a way that makes them sing a special song they've remembered for centuries. Learning that takes years, and it's one of the most respected Dalriata traditions. But hey, if you want to give it a shot, go ahead. Who knows? Maybe you'll pull it off.
Oh, at least let me try.
Matter, old me, because I'm about to lose it. You want to try? Fine. Here's the guide, a piece of weird stone. Go ahead, try to sing a simple reliquary out of it.
Ooh.
Could use some action.
Yo, I'm looking at Sector Unknown. Yeah, dude, looks fun. I don't have the sound on, but if it's voice acted, then we may check it out. If it's not voice acted, that may be a bit tougher. Alucard.
Super chat. Is that Kratos?
Yep. Okay. So do we actually have like a smithy here? Ooh. He wants me to make this. Dude. That's really good. Wait, what? Increase melee damage by 10%?
Could use some action.
Huh. The relic made from weird stone you asked for.
Damn. How did you do that? Did someone teach you how to shape weird stone? Oh, or do you have $4 blood in you or something? I mean, sure, the craftsmanship is rough and there's a lot that could be improved, but damn. I've got to admit, I didn't expect you to pull it off. Didn't think it was possible without learning the Dalriata rituals. If you really want to join the Stone Wardens, I've got good news and bad news.
Go on. Give me the bad news.
The bad news is that even though I could recommend you, since I joined up with One Eye, my word means jack shite to the Stone Wardens.
Oh.
you'd need to find someone in the Forlorn Swords who can teach you more about the $4 song. Unless you head north to CohhCarnage and find Cohh. Talk to him. Mention my name. He should help you get in with the Stone Wardens and Rage Darvanner.
Cool. Who is this Cohh?
A friend. And probably a better blacksmith and stonemason than I am. But if you tell him I said that, I'll rip your tongue out.
Thank you, Sir Gondor.
He didn't join up with One Eye because he's never cared about anything but his craft. But that's why he's still at the Stone Wardens and can help you get in.
How do Dalriada know how to work with weird steel and weird stone?
Not everyone in the tribes knows how, but yeah, most of the people who know the songs of the Four Dwellers are probably Dalriada. Why? Hell, we've been living in these mountains for centuries, and we've learned how to work with every other damn stone or metal.
That's fair.
The Thuds will tell
You too,
you it's
FLCL.
because they connected with the ancient magic of those materials, or there's some nonsense. But that's total rubbish. I bet it was the Ulfrites who first figured it out. Just kept hammering at that damn weird steel until they finally made it
Dude,
work.
this guy's full of dialogue. I love this guy. Is everyone in the Ulfr clan this polite, or is it just you?
No, most of them would tell you to piss off and never talk to you again. So you'd better appreciate my damn kindness.
What do you think of Ron's leadership?
It's odd that someone from the Volker is running the camp, since they're not exactly known for clear thinking. Most of them are lunatics who charge at the enemy with bare hands, if not bare asses. But she's got a good head on her shoulders, and she's way better than any Thud.
I sense some tension between you and Therov.
Tension, you say? Nah, he just pisses me off. But that's true for every Thud, so he better not think he's special.
Oh. Does the Ulfr clan have a kind of problem with the Thud clan?
You bet we do. Magic is cowardly crap. Any Ulfrite will tell you that. Use iron like a real person. Don't wave your hands around and wail like a dying goat. And you can't trust the Thuds. They're like vipers you fed from your own bosom, and that hasn't changed in centuries. It's not even worth talking about. Damn them.
Oh. Wow. Does Dalriada have that much influence over the Dalriada?
The Stone Wardens bring together master craftsmen who are respected by everyone. Well, except for a few Thud mongrels. If they back One Eye, convincing the rest would be a lot easier.
Okay. I want to get these, but I can't afford them yet. But soon, TM.
Nothing ever
Soon.
happens.
My bones itch for battle.
Her bones itch, chat. They itch. Okay. Hi.
Well, well. I never thought I'd see Mabon flat on her back. Especially no by the hand of an outsider. Now, what business do you have that's so important?
I wish to enter... Oh, I'm looking for Captain Brendan.
So, you're after that snake?
Uh-oh.
Huh? I've been telling One Eye he's nothing but trouble. Sure enough, it didn't take long for another outsider to show up at my camp. Sometimes, I hate being right.
You don't seem to like him very much.
That man doesn't have a single honest bone in his body. He came here to make deals with us. And who knows? Maybe he'll stick to his word. But I don't trust him. Once a traitor, always a traitor. No matter who he's turning his back on. Still, I've sworn my loyalty to One Eye, and I'll stand by him to the end, whatever that may be. Anyway, he's at the temple. And before you ask, no, you can't get in unless you're ready to face my berserkers.
1 second. There we go. What can I do for you to allow me in?
I'm no sure yet. First, I need to see if you're really as determined as you claim. I'm not about to share our secrets with somebody
Ur?
that's only half
Who's Ur?
committed.
How can I prove it to you?
I've got a potion from Therov, made for my warriors. He claims his alchemy is better than what the Volker tribe has known for generations. The thing is, I don't fully trust his brews, so I need somebody else to test this one for me.
Is it dangerous?
That's for you to find out, isn't it?
That's fair. What kind of potion is it?
It's supposed to enhance my warriors' abilities. In the long run, it could be useful, but my berserkers are already few and far between. I can't risk my men just to prove Therov's point.
I did do this dialogue last night, but about halfway through it, someone in chat let me know that this was main story, because I thought the main story was just Excalibur, and I didn't realize, since we hadn't talked about the captain, that the captain was here. So we X'd out of this conversation so you all would see it today. Yep. Just give it to me.
Here. So, how are you feeling?
Listen carefully. Nothing's changed?
What the hell? Damn it, Therov. I wasn't expecting this, not gonna lie.
What happened?
I don't know what you're trying to say. Just come sit by the fire with me. It should wear off soon. Feeling better now? Try saying something.
Quack.
Glad to see you haven't lost your sense of humour.
Razio says, this is why you don't do main story on Cozy, because some of those live in different side of the world. That's exactly right. Yep, when I found out it was main story, we immediately X'd out and went back and did other stuff. What the hell was that? Why do alchemical experiments always seem to involve poultry?
I have no idea what you're talking about. But at least now I know you're ready to start yapping my ears off again.
What the hell was that?
Exactly why I've always told Therov he's full of shit. He's chasing the impossible. I knew it wouldn't work, but at least the potion wasn't dangerous. I wasn't expecting you to just go along with it. No Volker would accept a potion like that from an outsider. You're really determined to enter the temple, aren't you?
Yes. Are you gonna let me in now?
No. I can see you're reckless, but I still don't know if I can trust you. Lucky for you, there's a rather delicate matter that needs handling. Turns out, I need some
Is this
help
better than Enderall? Yes.
for somebody who's no Del Reader.
How's Yen feeling? Great. I think she's in here somewhere. But I don't know where. Yeah. I see Dandy down there, and Zoe is on the cat tower. Is she on the top of the cat tower? Nope. I don't know where Yen is. But I have Yen, Siri, and Dandy in here. Just chilling. That must have been hard to... what do you need?
One eye wants to make nice with the keepers. Though if you ask me, no level in their precious pile of rocks to the ground is nice enough already. But he says that's no enough. He's looking to make a gesture of goodwill. Show them we're not here to conquer but to forge an alliance against a common enemy. And he's put me in charge of picking out a gift to send to the Horns of the South.
Just kidding. Or cussed jitting. I did. Yes. that was me. What common enemy?
Camelot, of course.
Hmm.
Who else is there? Acting like a damn plague in this island. Everything they touch turns to ash. It's a touch that rots and spreads, corroding everything from within. The land, the people, nothing is safe. The sooner they're gone, the better for everybody.
Hey.
You may laugh, but if One Eye thinks this is important, then it truly is.
Hey, Peppermint.
And it's no like you can trust anybody else here with something like this. Take Sobdur. He'd likely just barge into the keep, punch somebody in the face, and call it a friendly spur.
Sounds legit. Do you have any ideas?
Aye, I've got one. I sent some of my men to hunt down bandits and told them to collect an ear from each one they killed.
Hey, Game for Chill.
I thought of Ugwi make them into a necklace, but apparently, stringing ears on a wire is beneath his pride as an Ulfrite smith. Think you could help me put it together and deliver it to the Horns of the South?
Gifting someone's body parts isn't exactly well received around here.
I know your lot thinks we're savages, but just so you know, it's no a tradition with us either. How else would they know we've been helping? The keepers probably wouldn't notice fewer bandits. They barely leave their walls. If you've got a better idea, I'm all ears.
It's a diplomatic gift, so it should represent your people, something meaningful.
I could have Ugwi forge an axe, but he doesn't see much difference between the Southerners and the Camlosians. No that I blame him. I can't either. I just take One Eye's word that it exists. But I don't trust Ugwi not to somehow make it insulting. As for my people, the Volker stripped themselves of any meaning a long time ago. The only thing we have left is the Berserker potion. But that's too precious to just hand over.
Real quick before we do this, Necro.
At CohhCarnage, why do you not play main story during CohhCY? If someone misses it, there is YouTube like those of us in Oceania have to for the Arbo stream.
Yes. So the main reason that I don't do main story in the Cozy is twofold. First of all, I have almost 50% of my audience being EU. And my Cozy streams are generally like 1/5 of my normal streams. And I normally do them on the alt channel. So the Cozy stream itself is not really meant for main content. I don't want people to feel the need to be at the Cozy stream. The Cozy stream's just for fun. So, you know, I may not do it. I may do it, which is another reason I don't do main story in the stream, because I know a lot of people want to follow the main story, and I don't want to do that in a stream that may or may not happen, but the morning stream always happens. So it's that kind of situation. It's just a numbers thing. If I do main story in the Cozy, a huge amount of people may miss it. And some people follow the show live, so they don't have time to watch an hour, 2 hours of reruns before they get caught up in the morning. So that's basically why. Real quick, guys, I gotta take a super fast AFK, and then we're gonna continue this for like the next 3 hours. Okay, back in 1 sec. Mods, you know what to do. Okay, you guys ready? Let's make this happen. You should put more faith in Uguay.
It's no his skill, I doubt. It's his commitment. Though maybe I'm wrong. We're all supposed to be united under One Eye's banner, aren't we? Fine. Why don't you talk to Uguay? Tell him what needs to be done. You know better than I do what gift the keepers will appreciate most.
Okay. Let's talk to Uguay about this and see what he thinks.
Someone's bound to start trouble.
Don't want to be stealing stuff from them quite yet. Oh, now this. Ooh. Okay, should take all ever take that long? That's ridiculous. That's actually ridiculous. Oh, got fireball too. What's this? Whoa. Oh, cool. A dash pot. That might be pretty good for us. Okay. Nice, man. Okay, let's go talk to Uguay.
Bound to start trouble.
Hey, big guy. Bram wants you to forge something as a gift for the Keepers of the South.
She wants me to do what now? And here I thought she was the one Volcar who hadn't lost her damn mind.
It's on One Eye's order.
Bloody hell, this whole camp's gone mad, I swear. Must be something in the air around here. Fine, but I don't have the time or the materials right now. Here, take these instructions and forge the damn axe yourself. When it's done, bring it to me. I'll add the final touches.
Rude.
Getting restless.
Jeez. Ulfar Ceremonial Axe increases critical damage by 100%. Okay.
Not too shabby. Almost ashamed to give it away. Just wait here a moment. Ah, now it's ready. A fitting gift for the Keepers of the South. And stop buying me like that. I gave my word. I'm not about to tarnish my tribe's name with poor craftsmanship. Now, scram.
Someone's bound to start trouble. You bored or
Ulfrir
something?
Runic Axe. Was it a quest item? Yeah, nice. That's interesting. That means we could have just, like, taken the sword, or the axe, potentially? Huh. Do I have to actually give this to them? Oh, wow, I do. Alright, let's do it. The ambient music is really bad. I'm so sorry, but it's terrible. This ambient music? Okay, okay. I appreciate your opinion, and I'm gonna let you finish. But this ambient music is some of the best of all time, and you are objectively wrong. But again, I respect your opinion. It's just a wrong opinion. Okay, no, I'm kidding. I love this music, dude. This reminds me of one of my favorite games called Arcanum, where Arcanum was really big into just like solo string ensembles, and it is so relaxing to me. I absolutely love it. Yeah, I love this ambient music. Speaking of which, every day we get closer to hearing about the new project from In Exile. And oh my, dude, they have people that worked on Arcanum, on the original Fallouts. There's so much talent on the team working on Clockwork Revolution right now. I cannot wait to see what they come up with. I am very excited. Hi. I brought a gift from the Dalriata at the temple. Here.
An axe? And you're sure they haven't just declared war on their behalf?
It's meant to be a gesture of peace.
It looks solid enough. Good craftsmanship. I'll give them that. And what's this? An inscription? Do you know what it says?
I don't.
I'll accept it, but cautiously. It seems like a nice gesture, but I just can't bring myself to fully trust it.
Legendary Yoshi, yeah, please go ahead. Yeah, that's just fine. So it's not spoilery.
May I say something about this quest if you don't have a certain skill points? Or too spoilery?
Yeah, Legendary Yoshi, go ahead. Go ahead. You probably should have let the chieftain woman check the axe first. Oh, you think so? Maybe. Here, let's do this. Let's quick save it. Let's load the other one, and let's go check real quick. Oh no, Cohh, you got the bad ending? Oh. If you don't have the skill points, you will have to give the ears, and it's not well reciprocated. Oh, you're saying if I didn't have the points to convince them for the axe, then we would have had to do the ears?
Yeah, fine, but when it's...
Oh, that's interesting. What even gives us the materials?
bound to start.
Okay.
Our trouble.
Now.
When did Arcanum come out? Oh, long time ago.
Acting like a
It was one of the
fool,
first
you
kind
far
of
around
big
here.
CRPGs.
I wasn't made to wait. My berserkers won't let you pass without my say-so.
Oh, okay. See, that's what we wanted to know. So she doesn't care about seeing the axe at all. Great. The Bird of Hermes says, I gave them a potion and it was received very well. Cool. Nice. How do I feel about the crafting system in Tainted Grail? A little basic and straightforward, but I mean, it gets the job done. I don't have any real complaints with it. I love that it pulls from stash. I wish I could kind of sort and manage the recipes a little bit better, but that's, you know, a very minor issue. Hey, Red.
Shit! Did you already give them Ugwi's axe?
Yes.
I just caught that idiot bragging about he'd decided to add an inscription. Apparently it says Bleed of the Cowardly Dog. Damn it! This is why I can't trust any of them. Well, what's done is done. We'll just have to make sure the quartermaster never finds out what it means. You head to the temple. I need to figure out what to tell One Eye.
Now I wonder if we should have done something else. I think let's go talk to him and be like, what were you thinking? If he says anything. Oh, he doesn't. We can't talk to him about it. That's kind of surprising.
Could use some action.
All right, let's go up and see what we're dealing with here, y'all.
I'm starting a brawl.
Damn, even these are stealing. Whoa, what is this? Threesby.
With Twitch Prime, Cohh, your streams are like a perfectly grilled cheese, warm, cheesy, and surprisingly deep.
I like it.
You bring the provocative charm of a bard, the wisdom of a wholesome wizard, and just enough chaos to keep us on our toes.
Oh,
If the world's a sandbox game, you're the NPC I'd instantly throw off a cliff.
That's fair.
Then save scum
That's
so
fair.
I could protect you with my
oh,
life.
that's fair.
Thank you for being a perfect distraction from the world's ongoing dumpster fire. Good show.
Very nice message, buddy. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate your 19 months of support also. That's pretty great. Thanks, man. So I'm assuming we could have fought all these people. Which is interesting to think about, because a part of me wants to. Look over here, see if there's anything. There should totally be a chest on that dude's head. Right there. Okay. Looks pretty clear. No chests or anything. Just a whole bunch of supplies. Okay. Go up the middle. Or maybe the bottom? What's up the middle? Don't see any named yet. Oh, they gotta be inside the temple, okay. If one eye has two eyes, I'm gonna riot. I just want to make sure that's said early. How to get a pet? Oh, I mean Peepers? There's Peepers. Hi, Peepers. Good morning. Have I pet my Peepers today? Good morning, Peepers. Hi. Yep, cute. Let's go, Pats.
We need to make a plan. Camelot will soon figure out something's not right.
Don't fret. To the Dolriada, honor matters more than life itself. We gave you our word.
But do you realize that taking this temple was a terrible idea, right? It's just gonna speed up Camelot's intervention.
Taking the temple was inevitable.
Why? What do you mean? Are you trying to provoke Camelot into invading? Or are you just not like the All Mother?
We believe in the same goddess, but we call her Mirror.
Well, that doesn't answer my question. What do you want? You don't look like you're from the tribes. How did you even get here?
Hi.
Whoever he is, I cannot say he lacks courage. We don't usually take visitors, so he must have found a way to get here.
Oh no, I broke another quest, the B quest line, I don't have it. If you go to the bridge, actually right near this area, a little bit to the west and south, there should be a guy standing there, and that's where you get the B quest. Yeah, you have to actually just find him out in the wild. I'm looking for the Captain of the Horns of the South. I have this pin.
Well, that seems to be a matter for the Horns of the South. I do not need to be involved. I trust you to know what should be shared, and what's best kept to yourself.
I don't know what kind of madness brought you here, flashing that pin, but my friend's right. You've got courage. So, tell me, who are you, and what do you need from me?
You already didn't get the quest? Interesting. Huh. Are you conspiring with One Eye?
Conspiring? Don't be absurd. That's such a poor word for something so beneficial. I don't see, however, why I need to explain myself to a stranger. And not a very sharp one at that. If you're wondering why the commander of the largest garrison in the south would want to make a deal with the most powerful military force since the Age of Legends.
Okay. I want to wield Excalibur.
Ha! Good luck with that. Only King Arthur can wield Excalibur. Every fool on Avalon knows that.
Dual finger guns. Yes. Oh, thank you, hashtag. Appreciate that, dude. So dual fingers, the way that it works is first you talk to him and he gives you a quest to go to the nest area and kill the bees there. Well, actually get something, but you kill bees there. And then after you kill the bees, the dude comes out and invites you to the nest. And then you go back and talk to him and he's like, oh, you got to go and kill the queen. And then you go do that. Yep. Caradoc claims you know how to do it.
Caradoc. Well, that changes things. I had a feeling that pin you're waving around was his. Fine. Yes, every new captain gets a set of secrets passed down from his predecessor. And yes, one of those secrets is how to touch Excalibur and survive. But nothing in life is free, you know that. Do something for me, and I might consider sharing our greatest secret with you.
Of course. Couldn't be easy. What do you want me to do?
Galahad the Pure is breathing down my neck, and I hate it when someone's breathing down my neck. Even worse, One Eye's men say he's already set up camp at our old stronghold in the west.
Oh. What does Galahad want?
Well, in theory, the Horns of the South should be on an equal footing with the Round Table, but that's just theory. In reality, they treat us like we're beneath them. They demand we supply them with food and protect the South, and all we get in return are threats that Galahad will be sent to put us in our place. I met him once, you know. He's no knight. He's a butcher. Bloody windfucker will fly from Camelot to the Horns just to hang half the garrison for whatever he himself will perceive as disobedience or treason.
Whoa.
And I can assure you, there won't be any investigating when he arrives.
Tell me more about him.
Oh, he's got a lot on his conscience. He leaves a trail of fire and ruins everywhere he goes. He keeps preaching that fire purifies all. Galahad doesn't bother with politics because he doesn't have to. But from what I've heard, even Camelot's getting tired of him. Sometimes you've got to talk to people. No need to chase after them with a torch. You'll see soon enough how fanatical he is. Galahad's the last thing the Horns of the South need right now.
Apostrophe says, Cohh, how does your back not hurt after sitting so much? Nice chairs. I use really nice chairs. It is incredibly worth it to get a nice office chair that fits you. For the first few years, I used a gaming chair, and it caused back pain, to put it bluntly. So I used it for a couple years, and it definitely was causing issues. So I switched chairs at that point and kind of never looked back. Like, it's been really nice. So, is Galahad really that dangerous?
Don't tell me you're that naive. Do you know how he earned the title The Pure? It's because he somehow got it into his thick skull that evil is everywhere, and the best way to deal with it is to burn it all away. So he goes round setting everything on fire. Sure, it's pure after that, because there's nothing left. Well, except for the charred corpses. But nobody in Camelot seems to care about those. My arse is purer than this guy, even after I take a huge dump.
So what do you want from me?
Galahad needs to die, obviously. That'll solve most of our problems. We'll just say he had an unfortunate accident, you know, fell on a pitchfork or something, and sweep it under the rug. By then, we can continue our talks with the tribes, and by the time anyone from Camelot decides to act, it'll be too late.
You want me to kill a knight of the Round Table?
What's wrong with that? It's him or us. If we let him snoop around here any longer, he's going to uncover our plan to protect the South. And if that happens, trust me, you'll be going down with me.
Does Galahad really have to die for there to be peace?
I don't see any way out of this that doesn't end in open war between Camelot and the tribes.
Whoa.
Not to mention, half of my men will probably end up burned at the stake for treason or some other drummed-up charges. And I can't openly risk a coup. That would only make matters even more complicated.
Dude.
So, as you can see, you're the only one who can do this. The choice is yours.
Aren't you allied with them?
Well, in theory, the Horns of the South should be on an equal footing with the Round Table, but that's just theory. In reality, they've been trying to suppress us. And the fact they're funding most of our operations, like building the new lighthouse, for instance, doesn't exactly help things.
So I get rid of Galahad and you tell me about the Excalibur.
Yes, it's that simple.
I don't like traitors. Die. I feel like this is a big decision. I kind of wish we could have met Galahad before I have to do this. Because, like, if what he's saying is true, if it does turn out Galahad is, like, horrible, then I want to help him. But if it turns out that, like, Galahad's, you know, like, actually trying to do well, he's just not doing well about it, that's different. I'm going to say all right.
Just flash that pin to his guards.
I'm going to talk to him. I'm going to talk to him. Oh, you can decide at Galahad. Great.
Now,
okay, good.
Excuse me, I have things to do before the matter is settled.
Oh, man, this is super interesting. Okay. Oh, Oh, thank you, Sir Gondor, for checking in there. Yeah, appreciate it. Also, Wesley Cohh.
With Twitch Prime. Cohh, I don't know what to say, but it's been more than 10 years already, and I feel blessed to be part of this community. For so long you've helped me through the good times and the bad, and I truly want to thank you for that. Thank you so much for so many years of amazing content and good shows.
Well, thank you, man. That's very nice of you. Appreciate the 121 months, dude. Very, very cool. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, thank you. I'm just taking all of this. It's all, their entire alchemy lab is in my pocket. Yep. It's all mine. Okay. It's a big ass throne, just saying. I'm gonna take your flowers. I'm gonna take your offerings. Right, you know what? You can have your bowl. Have your bowl back. Throw it on the ground. I won't be a slave to their system, Chad. Okay. Bro, you alright? Maybe he's training. Make an offering to the All-Mother. Oh, I can't. Interesting. Oh, maybe that's because I already have one of those amulets that prevents you from dying. That's probably what's going on. Okay. Hey, Dakai, what's up, buddy? Thoughts about changing the name of your thoughts video to !Taint Thoughts. I would, but I actually already have some content on OnlyFans with that name, so I didn't want to, like, you know, get people confused with that. All right. Ooh, can we get up here? What's this area? What is this? Ooh. Wand of Festering Rot. All poison damage applies additional poison buildup and attacks poison target. Well, that's cool. Jeez. What's going over here? Why? I don't know. Oh, can't go that way. Let's go down this big foreboding hole. Oh, this is the place we explored earlier. Yep. When we were looking at the cave nearby here. We actually came down and looked through this whole area, I think. This is empty, isn't it? Yep. Cool. Good. I'm good, you boy. How are you doing? Oh, I missed the meteorite ore at the top. Thank you. At the top where? Up here somewhere? Oh, yeah, right there. Damn, look at that. Thank you. Hell yeah. More upgrades for us. Oh, God. Ow.
Put it down. Last warning.
There we go. All right, looking here. The captain asked me to kill Galahad. Where are you? It said west of the... Oh, right there. All right, let's go. Oh, man. Oh, dude. This is all new. Whoa. Hi.
Stop right there. Who are you? And what do you want here?
I want that armor is what I want. I saw some ruins I wanted to explore. Who are you?
Very funny. You're lucky I have to answer. We're the personal guard of Sir Galahad the Pure, a knight of the Round Table.
Thanks, David.
But you won't be meeting him until you tell us why you're here.
Rude.
You could also leave in peace. That's what I'd recommend.
That's easy. I came to kill him. You see this pin? I don't have to tell you anything. Take me to Galahad.
It's true that this pin obliges me to take you to the knight. But did you actually earn it? Or did you just pluck it from a corpse? Well, that's for Galahad to decide. Go. But bear in mind that Galahad is not a patient man. I only hope your cause is worth his time. Otherwise, we'll be carrying you out in a sack. The door is open. You'll find Galahad inside. Try not to make him angry.
Okay. What's this? Otherworldly wax. The heck is that? Whoa, cool. Don't mind me, just exploring your area. I wonder what happens if you haven't killed the bounty at this point. Like, does it just auto-kill the bounty or something? Because there's a bounty at the top of this area. I think. Whoa.
I can hear you. Who goes there?
Hi. I was told this pin would allow me to ask for help from any Camelot representative.
It's shiny, sure, but you clearly have no idea what you're doing. Waving a round table pin in front of a knight of the round table? Not the smartest move. Normally, I'd throw you out for your arrogance and stupidity. But you're lucky. I've got a soft spot for boldness. And that pin has me curious. Where'd you get it?
I got it from Caradoc.
You mean you found Caradoc's tomb and robbed it?
Tomb? No, he handed it to me personally.
Interesting. And when exactly did this happen? When did you last see him?
Oh, Inferno FPS.
Hey Cohh, I just watched back the Prey playthrough, and was wondering if you still think we will get a Prey 2 and your thoughts on a replay of Prey?
Man, I hope so. And I do want to replay Prey, no question. It's one of my favorite games. But yeah, I'm kind of waiting, man. I'm kind of waiting. I hope one day we'll see it, but it's going to be tough after Redfall. We'll see. Also, John AF Stock, thank you for that Fenrir plush giveaway. Congrats to Havoc Blade for it. Be sure to click that link and claim. Heck yeah. Hey, Cohh, did you hear that a new EQ TLP starts today that launches with a level 50 cap but content through Luckland Open? I did not hear about that, and now I might need to check that out tonight. Well. Okay. He helped me escape the island asylum.
I see. Interesting. Very interesting. All right. So what do you want then?
Whose funeral was this?
The one on the left was questioning my orders. For some reason, he thought his opinions were more important than obedience in the middle of a war. They aren't. The one on the right decided Camelot wasn't paying enough, so he thought that was a good enough excuse to help himself to his comrades' pockets. It wasn't.
I want to ask some questions.
Ask them.
A knight in the south is a rare sight. What brings you here?
We're going to fight the Dalrita. We're driving that rabble out of the All-Mother's temple. And when we head home, we'll put their heads on pikes at the gates of the Forlorn Swords. That way the rest of those barbarians will know Camelot is still watching over them, even if we have to protect them from themselves.
This guy's voice is so good. What do you mean?
Oh, so you don't know? One-Eye's a traitor. He's fooled the younger tribesmen with grand promises of uniting the tribes and marching north. The Council of Elders is still loyal to us. They want no part in a war. He's just a bandit, abandoned by his own people. When his village fell, no one came to help, and One-Eye, like the rat he is, ran. I'm just here to finish what I started. And when the Elders see us take down One-Eye, We won't need to worry about those savages for another 600
Sounds a little
years.
Asterian-y. He does, actually. I thought the war hadn't started yet.
The war's already here. It's been going on for a while. We're fighting each other in the west, and people are whispering about rebellion in the north. The last thing we need is united tribes.
Why do you hate the Dalriata so much? Didn't they fight for Camelot?
At the beginning, yes. But they're primitive. They don't respect order. They never will. Arthur gave them the Forlorn Swords, a rich land where they could govern themselves. They were supposed to watch the giants deliver iron and chase after their cousins through the tunnels, or whatever it is that tickles their fancy. But no, that wasn't enough for them. I've always thought Avalon would be better without them. Arthur probably gathered them all in one place, hoping they'd kill each other. But that didn't work, so we'll have to do this the hard way.
I expected you to be different.
I know what people say about me. They think I'm a madman who burns everything, a butcher who hangs the innocent. I've heard it all. But I believe that only decisive action gets results. There's no room for mercy when it comes to insubordination, deserters, or heretics. It's the only way to prevent the fall of Avalon.
Isn't the weirdness a bigger threat than the Dalriata?
That's exactly why we need Camelot and the Horns of the South to be strong and united. You do know that the lighthouse of the Horns of the South works like a giant menhir, right? It's why we've ordered them to build another one to strengthen its power. As for how the Dalrita feel about the weirdness, I don't care. I'm here to protect our people, and those tribes are in the way.
You're heading to the Horns of the South. What for?
That was the plan. It's my job to keep those lazy fish eaters in check.
This guy would fit in
Body
40k?
Gold
Yeah, he would.
flows to them, and I need to make sure they're doing something with it. But the Dalrita showing up. That made things more interesting. Their presence will bring down the South, and I don't let things fall apart on my watch.
I came here to kill you.
Marvelous.
Ooh. 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 Royal Butcher's armor. Dude. Oh, God. Yeah, that makes sense. Ooh. Boom. Great. And we're encumbered. Who'd have thought? Boom, boom. Oh, man. 15 endurance. Inflicts 50 burn on hit. Oh, my God, dude. That armor's awesome. I love it. Okay. Let's see.
Strike you down. I will be your downfall. You'll pay for that insult.
Perfect. Great. Okay, man, that was fun. And yeah, you know, although I think we'll do a Galahad run on our mage. I think that'd be fun. I think our mage is gonna be like an evil-ish run. We'll see like what all the other options on the quest can be. Sort by weight. I'm surprised it doesn't have any effects on it. Definitely would have thought there would have been. There we go. Okay, I think that's it. Any other obvious stuff I walked by? Can't go to any of this, right? No. No secret walls. Can't get through back here anywhere. Okay. Let's go. Doop, 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 doop. Good morning, Tulkus. Like how Cohh ransacks everything in sight? You know it, buddy. Oh, God.
Blow for blow!
This is some Edge Runners-ish right here.
I'll get you back tenfold! 'Tis but a scratch!
I want to get some more parry things. Ooh. Bro, nice attack. Jeez. Okay. That could just wreck me.
We may be in for a fight. Blow for...
Yeah, you are. Well, you were.
Your armor won't save. I will be your downfall.
Okay, we are definitely not catching these guys on fire enough to be rocking that status effect, unfortunately.
You'll fall to my sword.
Nice. Much better. Okay. Just killed so many dudes. You love to see it. All right. Ooh, composite bows are pretty value. These aren't. Neither of those. Great. Okay. Let's go sell. Probably be pretty good. Whoa. Oh, does he have like a weird shield? Well, that's cool. All right, so we're gonna go back down to here. Got him. Cool. 'Tis but a scratch. I know, dude. There's so many great Monty Python references in this game. We've probably seen like 3 or 4 at this point. Skadoosh. Skadoosh. We're very stealthy, chat. Very stealthy. Boom, boom. Knight's Armor's not worth it. I thought Knight's Armor was worth picking up. I don't think it is. Yeah. I think we'll just stick to weapons. Okay. Has Cohh ever seen the knight that tries to come get him at night? I have. I think in this area he doesn't actually engage you. I think in this area he just looks at you menacingly. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Oh, hey buddy. Go paths. Let's go. Bam. It smells like cinnamon rolls or pancakes or something in my house. Oh my god. That sounds amazing. Here! I got him, chat. We're good. Boom. Ooh, bacon. Sorry, bacon. Oh god, I can't dash when encumbered. I didn't know that. Let's drop. Oh, damn, still got me. Jeez, dude. Rude boy. Schwink. Hell yeah, level up. It's more practicality. Okay. Use some throwing knives? I probably should. I need to use more consumables in general. We're working on it. You know what I just thought of for Emberville? It would be kind of fun if towards the end of the game there was a system that let you set up and automate consumable use. So imagine if there was like something in your base you could go to and there would be like an item or a line in it that's like use on enemies that are elite, and then you could slot like potions into that. And so anytime you see an elite enemy, if you have those potions on your character, it automatically uses them. And that way people like me might actually use consumables. Interesting. I'll have to think about that. Yep. I think that might be something to think about. That's too easy. Well, the idea is that you would only get that later in the game. So the idea is that, like, we have a lot of evolving QOL in Emberville, so things that like start a little bit more manual or tedious, but as you play the game, they become more automated and intuitive. So like, I think there's some room for potion and consumable use in there. Yeah. We'll see. Anyway, talk. Tell me about Excalibur.
It's more than a sword. It's a promise. A blade that stands for unity, for strength, and for hope. It wasn't just mine. It belongs to
I noticed the double
Avalon.
option, by the way.
Every swing, every battle was fought for the land and its people. But Excalibur is also a burden. It demands more than just skill. It demands purpose. Without that, then it is just steel.
Okay, so earlier somebody specifically said when you get to the part of with Arthur that has two options, make sure not, I don't remember if he said make sure not to do them or make sure, I'm not sure what we're supposed to do right now. I'm gonna do a hard save. What was Galahad like in your day?
Much the same. He was a fierce warrior, determined to win at any cost. I watched him closely, and I found him too consumed by cruelty. That is why I chose Seawall and Palamedes as my closest confidants, not him. Yet this Galahad still seems devoted to Camelot and the old ways, and he remains just as fierce.
Oh, look at that. So what if we do the bottom one?
I heard rumors. The Del Rita chieftains spoke among themselves of the stone wardens they brought from the homelands. Yet when I asked, they had little to say. It seems their brotherhood has found a way to bend the weirdness to their will. That is good, I suppose. If you have the chance to learn from them, do so. We need every advantage.
So this one does not line up with anything. So maybe that's the bugged one. So let's load this. I'm just gonna leave those two options there for now. I'm like not gonna take them. Yeah. Okay, so we have both of those. We're just gonna let them cook. Yep. Speaking of cooking, I'm gonna let me cook. Craft many. 11. Hell yeah. One more for good measure. That 26 cooking. Okay. Let's level up. I want more practicality. Although I really need more perception. Oh, I want both of these. Let's get 5 practicality, and then I think we're going to start dumping into perception. Okay. Now for skills, we were working through stamina. There are some more things I would like to get here. Dexterity, we're not really working on anything yet, but there's of course things in here I'd like to. I'd like to start working on parrying. We started working a little bit on mana, just so we're going to make sure we have enough for when we start getting like the larger buffs and stuff, which I'm hoping we're going to get some buffs in the next area. I don't know for sure, but I really hope we do. I really like this skill. Attacks against blinded enemies are always critical, but we need a way to blind enemies. We don't really have a good way to... We have Pocket Sand, but we have 2 of those. Crafted items have reduced weight by 1. I probably should get that. Yeah. Let's do that. Let's just get that. That's just a good idea. I'll be looking into Night Rain. So here's how I currently feel about Night Rain. I am not super into Night Rain right now. But I also have not played Night Rain. So I haven't decided yet if I'm going to try it. Mainly because I'm absolutely loving this game. And I have Dune Awakening coming in like a week. So I don't really know, like, I don't even know if I want to try Night Rain because I just don't have time for it right now. So what I may let happen, and I realize the Twitch streamer in me, like, everyone's going to be watching Night Rain. That's where I should be if I want to, like, you know, get big viewers and stuff. But I don't know, man. I'm kind of really into Tainted Grail and Dune right now. So I have a little bit of antisuckiness with Dune. I don't really want to, like, start playing Night Rain and then like it and then all of a sudden have to just stop playing it. So I don't know. We'll see. The TLDRs, we'll see. But a big part of it is going to be if you guys play it and then you come to me and you're like, you need to play this game. It's actually awesome. And if I hear enough of that, then I will probably try it. Yep. Let's get all this identified. What was that? Oh wait, let's wait until day. Yeah, also with Night Rain, I mean, if we don't play it now, we're not really missing much. So, you know, if we don't play Night Rain now, it'll still be there. Well, hopefully it'll still be there when we're done with the other stuff. But yeah.
Sometimes it's night.
Spell Reaper. Blocking spells increases movement speed by 75% for 6 seconds. Well, that's freaking cool. What the heck? Huh. It's kind of fun. Good there. Good there. Ooh. Yeah, so we're not setting these targets on fire nearly enough. So we're going to do that. There we go. Nice. Then we'll go to this one. I do want to still apply burning, but I want to have a more consistent damage on it. There we go. Great. Oh, let's make another one. Oh, can we make a better one? No, only that. Okay. God, this music is so good. Okay. Well, knowing that issue with Arthur, I lost about 5 levels worth of game time. Oh man, sorry to hear, dude. We're not even. I don't even know if this is gonna fix it. Like, I'm gonna leave these here, but I don't know if that's gonna actually make it better. We'll have to see. There we go. Great. All right. Let's go back and talk to this guy. Thanks, Spicy. Appreciate that, dude. Wasn't that Galahad Mace a lot of burn? Yes, but it's also 2-hand. We're not doing 2-hand this round. Yeah. If you chat with him at the campfire, you see duplicate of one dialogue option to ask him about. Don't click on the one that's doubled. After I clicked it once, it bugged out dialogue, and like it first started responding to different subjects. Then when I asked, then it disappeared, and I've never been up again. Okay, so that like starts you down it being bugged. Okay. Are there options to respec at any point? Yeah, multiple times. This game could have probably used more time in the oven. That's what we're hearing, especially for the last act. But I'm still hearing that I mean, this act has been amazing, and I'm still hearing that Act 2 is really pretty damn good too. So hopefully by the time we actually get to Act 3, there'll be some patches. We'll see. That'd be nice. Hi.
Oh, look who's here. Has the destiny of the South graced my humble abode?
Yeah, Galahad's dead.
That's wonderful news. You have no idea what a favor you've done for the South. Now we'll finally be independent and safe.
Why did Galahad have to die?
Because sometimes the best defense is a good offense. We were backed into a corner, eh? It were us or him. First off, he represented Camelot, and we're done with their influence. No more of their wars. Second, after the massacre of One Eye's tribe, his death was convenient for both of us. And when the tribes finally unite and come down from the mountains, there's a chance they might leave us
There's
alone.
a chance they might.
Third, he figured me out. He knew what I discovered, and he wanted to stop me. And trust me, what I found is going to change the South's history.
What did you discover? Didn't you have told me this earlier?
Proof that Camelot is rotten to the core.
Oh.
And that allying with the tribes is the right choice. I didn't plan to tell you, but my one-eyed friend convinced me. Since you took down Galahad, you deserve to know. As a reward for your help, I'll share this secret with you.
Do I need something for you again? Do I need to do something for you again?
You don't have to if you don't want to. You're free to go. But I can tell you care about the fate of the South. And this is the greatest secret you could uncover.
I'm listening.
Here, take this seal. In the sunken village, you'll find the entrance to Sewell's crypt. Everyone knows the story of how the evil druid sealed and flooded the place. It's true.
Hey, Whoop.
At least part of it. But the real story is why they sealed and flooded it. One Eye broke the old seals and replaced them with his own. If you want to see what Camelot was so desperate to hide, you'll find your answers there. They thought drowning a village would keep it secret.
What more do I need to know?
Behind the statue, you'll find where to use the seal. Once you do, you'll see that history is very different from what we've been telling ourselves. If that doesn't convince you that Camelot's foundations are more crap-coloured than tinged with ivory, then nothing will. I won't tell you anything more. I'd hate to spoil the surprise.
Okay.
I'll catch up with you later, and we'll talk. I'm sure you'll understand exactly what I mean.
Okay. I'm interested. I mean, I don't like this guy, but I'm definitely interested. Also, wait a second. Did we just get the ability to open the Arthur doors or just this one? Because there's another door back at the beginning. Just this one. Oh, okay. Okay. Here. Whoops. Boom. Boom. Nice. Okay. Perfect. Oof. Okay, chat, give me 1 second before we do this. I'll be right back. And then we're gonna see what's in this tomb. Back in 1 second. I'll have to know what to do. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what just happened, but yeah, I definitely just went to the bathroom and got very sick. Oh, I think it may have been what I ate last night. Oof. Gonna keep going for a little bit though. I felt better after, so I'm gonna keep going for a bit, but may jump off here in a little and try to chill before the Dune stuff. But I really want to see what happens in here first. Okay.
Good show.
Amir44, thank you so much for the 5 bomb. I appreciate you, buddy. Hey, thank you, Bernhold. I appreciate that, man. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so here's these guys chilling. They're still not going to attack us, right? Okay.
I know this place. I remember it. Although my memory is still clouded.
Tell me what you remember.
I was here with Merlin. We had a disagreement about something important.
Really?
It was here that the idea of how to end the war with the Four-Dwellers first took shape. But what happened next is still unclear. I don't remember. And yet, I know it had something to do with Seawall, a place of his eternal rest. But something is wrong. It doesn't feel like a tomb. Be cautious.
Okay. Is that the voice narrator from Disco Elysium? Kind of sounds like it, doesn't it? What the hell am I looking at? As Sewell proved himself to be of the highest loyalty, and the horns of the South are equal to Camelot, it is my will that Excalibur be guarded by the keepers of the South after my death. Let my sword rest in the courtyard of the horns as a testament to the eternal friendship between our houses. In times of distress, my sword shall be drawn, but only by one who proves themselves worthy. I entrust the secret of how to prove one's worth to the captain, and urge all captains that come after to pass on this knowledge to their successors until the day when the worthy one appears, and the secret is revealed to them. Interesting. And thus spake Arthur, Sewell, this land I do give unto thee to govern and protect, for thy courage and wisdom shall be the foundation of the South. A mighty fortress shalt thou rise, and defend the South with all thy strength, that thy stronghold may be equal in greatness to Camelot. Guard the South with thy valiant breast as thou hast guarded me. I now journey north, for those lands do call for my aid. Let my faithful Merlin aid thee with counsel in thy darkest hours. Then Merlin took a great cauldron, black as the night, and Sewell once more took the first step, as he did in the days of yore, when first he set foot upon the shores of Avalon. And thus was the will of destiny fulfilled?
You are not him. You are different.
Who are you?
I am Sewell Firstfoot, the one who scouted the land before the traitor Arthur set foot on it.
Sewell Firstfoot, the founder of the Horns of the South?
Yes, it is my legacy. The jewel of the South, the safe haven of honorable men.
The Horns of the South remain strong.
I've been here for so long, it doesn't matter anymore.
Why did One Eye reseal your tomb?
The Dalriata promised me revenge. They understand what happened here. Everyone who comes here has the right to ask.
What happened?
I was the most loyal of Arthur's men. I was the first to go ashore and take on any danger that might arise in this new and unfamiliar land. Then came the war. I fought by his side, shielded him with my own body. I trusted him. But Arthur wanted more. Arthur longed to possess a power equal to that of our enemies. So Merlin decided our king must first become immortal. Only then could he achieve greatness.
Oh no.
But Merlin needed volunteers. Trusted people to go first to make sure that his methods were effective. So we wouldn't risk Arthur's life in trying to grant him immortality.
Wow.
They thought I had died, so they buried me.
The experiment was a success and they didn't notice?
Arthur's greed and Merlin's obsession made me what I am now. Arthur should have made sure. They thought I was dead, but I heard everything. I know there were others after me. I know that the king didn't hesitate to do anything to achieve his goal. He experimented on all the knights, abusing their oath. He told them it was for the greater good. Their lives, our lives, meant nothing to him.
Where's the betrayal? The king did what he deemed necessary to win the war.
Arthur doomed his people to eternal suffering. Their names forgotten. Their loyalty abused. He sacrificed the lives of the noblest of men. And this is the greatest possible betrayal.
How does One Eye want to help you?
We cannot be helped. We cannot be killed. The Dalriata promised to burn down Camelot, avenge the memory of all my brothers. Camelot was built on betrayal. People have the right to live in truth. When Camelot falls, we will finally be free. Build a new world. Let the dead leave this one.
Damn.
Kill us.
Snap. Sorry, you're invulnerable. So all of these people are probably alive too. Ew. Crazy. You guys just gonna chill? Cool. Oh!
And? What do you think?
It really seems Camelot isn't what it claims to be, and it never was.
Oh, they're just fools. Somebody made a stupid mistake in the past. Somebody else decided to cover it up. Somebody came up with traditions and stories to mask what was done. And for hundreds of years, fools were eating it up because the lies were easier to believe. Really, there's no point in invoking tradition any longer, because it's worth shit. The only thing that matters is safety and loyalty towards the one who can provide it. And honestly, I don't believe the ones running this entire circus will protect anyone but themselves.
Well, what now? What did you want me to see this? Or why did you want me to see this?
Well, we found ourselves in what I'd probably call a clusterfuck.
Fair.
And somehow, you unwittingly became the most important person in the region because your decision will change how the entire situation unfolds. You see, my boys from the Horns of the South are split down the middle. Some will back me, but others won't understand what I'm trying to do. The latter, like Feargas, are the traditionalists, and they know me a little bit too well. If I come to them with this revelation, they think it were a conspiracy. But if somebody from the outside, somebody Feargas trusts, steps in and convinces him, you see where I'm going with this?
That makes sense. I'll help you. Yeah, this is going to be a Dalriada run.
I knew I could count on
and
you.
when we do our second
Go
run
talk
with
to
whatever
Feargas,
build, we'll do
get him
Camelot.
to visit this place. After you're done, please visit me in the shrine. I just hope Feargas shows some sense and doesn't let his pride take over.
Interesting. Okay. But are we on Arthur's side? Man, I don't know what we're going to do exactly. I don't know if Arthur is on Arthur's side. Because I think Arthur is like piecing himself back together. So we'll have to kind of... I mean, maybe we can influence Arthur. That could be cool. Yeah, I was going to say, I knew we came up here. Okay. Cool. Sewell had a lot to say about you.
It was the most painful thing I heard. I didn't know. I had no idea this is what happened to him.
You didn't know or you didn't want to know?
There were other things that required my attention. We were losing the war. I was needed everywhere. I should have paid more attention to what Merlin was doing. I shouldn't have let go.
Damn. He sounds remorseful. Like, that's the one thing I keep coming back to. He sounds like he might be a decent dude. But I mean, that could completely change when he gets all his memories back. And he somehow justifies his bad behavior to himself. I think Merlin's a bad guy. It's looking more and more like Merlin is not gonna be a good dude. Yeah. Yep. What is the Dune showcase? Are they showing off 1.0? Not only are they showing off the release stuff, but I think, which is, I don't know if it's 1.0 or early access. It's on June 5th. Maybe it is 1.0. But they're going to be talking about the mid and late game, which is honestly exactly what I want more info on. So, yeah, should be. And then we're going to do an interview right after as well, which should be fun. Hi. I've discovered something you need to know.
Oh, really? And here I thought the Horns of the South had no secrets left to hide from me. But go ahead. Surprise me.
Sewell's tomb is a hidden entrance. You can meet him there.
Have I ever mentioned I'm not a big fan of your sense of humor? Now, tell me what you really want, or walk away. In silence, preferably.
It's true. Merlin experimented on Sewell, so he never died.
This isn't funny. I'm no Galahad, burning people at the stake for heresy. But I don't appreciate this kind of behavior either. Still, judging by the look on your face, you actually believe you've stumbled onto something important. All right then. I'll go and check it out.
I feel quite hungry.
See what's got you so
thirsty.
worked up. It might even be nice to get out of here for a change.
Oh man, I like that he's followed up.
I saw what you wanted me to see. We need to talk. Honestly, I'm not sure what to think. Everything I believed has been seriously challenged. I need some time to get used to it. Why did you show this to me? Because it could be that I'd be better off not knowing. What they did to Seawall is unthinkable and absolutely unforgivable. What will the other keepers say? What will happen to the Horns of the South? And what about Camelot? Everything we believed was a lie.
What you believed and what you did with that belief are two entirely different things.
You're right. In the end, it doesn't matter what Camelot was back then. What matters is what we are now. And we did everything in our power to keep the South safe, and to keep our lighthouse on through every storm. But this will be the end of the Horns of the South. No young man will join our ranks when hundreds of years of our history are gurgling down the drain.
You can create a new myth.
Any ideas?
You're the fortress that stood up against Camelot's corruption and got rid of Galahad.
It sounds better than the alternative.
I bet we just
picked
picked an ending thing.
Fools believing in children's fables of knightly honor, valor, and purity.
That's kind of cool.
We'll have to give everyone some hope to cling to after the truth about Seawall comes out. All right. I assume Brandon put you up to this, so you can go and congratulate him. He won.
That's funny.
I'll support this case, if only for the safety and well-being of our boys. I don't have to like it one bit, but I can try to make it easier for the garrison.
Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, how are we doing on weight? Doing just fine. I love hearing that snore every time we go by him. Have I hit the second map yet? Nope. Not yet. I'm working on it right now. Oop.
Ah, you're back. So, what news do you bring? Did you talk to Feargas?
He saw Sewell's tomb. He seems pretty shaken.
Good. Just as I expected. I do feel for the boy. He really loved Camelot. Probably the last truly loyal keeper. But he had to know the truth. I knew his honor wouldn't let him hide it from the others in the Horns. Nicely done.
What now?
Now, I'll get One Eye, and together we'll go to the Horns with the good news. Not everybody will be happy about it, but that's for me to deal with. Those who don't support us will be released from their oath, and I'll ensure they're safe until they leave the South. After that, whatever they choose to do is up to them.
Let's go. Oh, man. Oh, man.
Brothers, today marks a new chapter in the history of the Horns of the South. Today, we put an end to fear and poverty. I understand your pain. I know you feel helpless in the face of the looming terror of the weirdness. Camelot has abandoned us, brothers. For years, they've given us no aid.
Please.
All they do is take our resources, send us to senseless slaughter, and keep us in the dark. Camelot doesn't see us as equals. They've forgotten Seawall Firstfoot's legacy and the promise King Arthur made to us. We were meant to stand as equals. We were meant to be just as powerful as them. And all this time, do you know what they've done to the founder of the Horns of the South? For over 600 years, Seawall has been alive, forgotten by King Arthur and all of Camelot. You don't have to take my word for it. Seawall's tomb is open. Go and see for yourselves. I say, enough. Enough of being fed a rotten myth that turned out to be one great lie. We swore loyalty to the torturers of one of the noblest knights to ever walk Avalon. I say, enough. We will no longer honor an oath made to dishonorable people. We won't let ourselves be exploited any longer. But, my brothers, I bring news. Galahad the Pure, the same Galahad who threatened to burn half our garrison at the stake, is dead. Galahad's death is our
It sounds like there's probably 20 times more people than are there whenever they cheer.
No more risking everything for those who only know how to take. You're probably wondering, how can we protect the
Also,
South on
hold
our
on.
own?
We'll talk about this when we're
How
done.
can we defend ourselves when Camelot comes to reclaim their slaves? Yes, that's what we are to them. I know the lockdown of the fortress surprised you, and for that, I truly apologize, but it was necessary to keep you from attacking our new allies, the Del Rita tribes, led by One Eye.
I know, my brothers, I know. This must be a shock, especially since I didn't share my plans with you earlier. But hear me out. Thanks to this alliance between the Horns of the South and the Dal Riada tribes, we are securing the safety of the South and our independence from Camelot.
The tribes will provide us with the military support our depleted ranks desperately need. The tribes will help us rid the South of the bandits who've plagued our people for years. Together, we'll share knowledge and resources to ensure a better future for all Southerners.
What's
going on with their
will not
eyes?
drain your resources. In fact, we'll replenish your armories and fill your pantries. We'll stand together, fighting side by side to bring peace and order
They're all asleep? Oh, that's fair.
back to the South. In return, all we ask is your loyalty. If you see a brother from the Dal Riada fight in the Camelotian, stand with our brother. That's all.
Of course, if anyone isn't in favor of this alliance, you have the right to leave the service. I declare a new era for the Horns of the South. Those who don't wish to help build this future are released from their oaths. To those who choose to stay, I promise a good life, and you won't face any more threats. Now, brothers, return to your duties and rest easy. The Horns of the South will endure, and soon we'll be stronger than ever before.
For being a slimy weasel, that wasn't a bad speech. Yeah. But I will say this, that is one of the most unimmersive things that I've heard so far in this game. And what I would say is when you're doing like cheering and crowd sound effects, there were two things that stuck out like a sore thumb. First of all, the crowd cheering was for like 50 plus people and we had like a group of maybe 15. That was weird. And second of all, the part that bothered me even more, you could tell in the crowd cheering that there were a lot of ladies cheering. A lot of very high-pitched yelling, a lot of very high-pitched screaming. There's no ladies here! There's one lady here! One! And you're literally gonna have cheering stuff that's like obviously full of ladies? Like, come on, man. That's like the first thing in this game that's actually stuck out as like, what are y'all doing? What are you doing? But yeah, that was funny enough. It's considering that's one of the first things that has stuck out this long into the game. That's pretty impressive. But that was a little funny. Okay, let's pop on you, and now let's go talk to, I guess, this guy. Maybe that one lady was just really, really excited. Oh, and she was doing all. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that's fair. Probably. Oh, this is finally open. Look at that. Nice digs, bruh. What's up here? Oh. I've done everything you asked of me. My turn.
An honest matter. What do you need?
You know what I need, bruh. I'm here for Excalibur.
Ah, right. See, the problem with Excalibur, or indeed any of King Arthur's blades, is that you need to prove you're worthy of wielding it. How are you supposed to do that? Hell knows. But if the pin that secured your entry to the horns has led you here, I think I know what the one who gave it to you might have been thinking.
What do you mean?
You see, there are many different legends. According to one of them, there are a few places on Avalon where you can prove yourself worthy, whatever that means. And one of those places, as you can probably guess, is nearby. Have you seen the old gong in the sunken village? Well, many years ago, when people still went to the woods for a shit instead of using a privy, it was part of a certain ritual.
Ooh.
Only the people who passed the ritual could become keepers.
And what does this ritual involve?
None of the living keepers were recruited that way, so we don't really know what happens during the ritual. That's why Galahad now appoints keepers and the captain chooses them. It's just safer that way. I only know that you need to sound the gong and then lie down to sleep at its base. If you wake up, I mean, when you wake up again in the morning, you'll know you've been deemed worthy. Unfortunately, the gong is broken, so first, you'll need to find a way to fix it, and since it's made of weird steel, that's not going to be easy, is it? Fortunately, Oshbrit should be able to help you. A little bird told me he likes to play with weird steel when nobody's looking. Just tell him I sent you, and he won't give you any trouble.
Okay. If I wake up?
Well, I'm not going to lie. From what I've heard, many people never woke up. They fell into eternal slumber, so that's why we abandoned the tradition. And those who woke up were changed, and none of them ever wanted to say exactly what happened there.
What if it doesn't work?
Then you'll have to find someone smarter than me, because I already told you everything I know.
If all those recruits were worthy, why did none of them try to wield Excalibur?
Well, of course they tried. It turns out that the keepers who passed the ritual could hold it longer than anyone else. Maybe it'll be enough for what you need, and maybe something entirely different will happen. It's your risk and your decision. Go, and may the southern wind be in
I like
your
this
favor.
voice better.
If you need anything from the old captain, you know where to find me.
So, I know you thought you were going to work all morning, but something more important has come up.
Is it Yennefer?
Yennefer needs scritches.
You need scritches? That's fair.
Like stat.
Oh, the purrs.
Yeah, she's been following me around.
Just mewing?
Just meowing at Lucy.
Oh.
Diddy.
Yeah. Here you go.
There. Yes. Okay. Now that's your main job.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, the claws.
No.
I have been slain.
Daddy has epic
oh my God.
scritches. No.
She shanked me and ran off.
What is happening?
I have been shanked.
Oh, the outlet's blocked. Is that her feeder?
No, not at all.
Oh. Apparently, she needs to follow me around. Look at that face.
She's a really cute.
Look at that
She's
face.
a really cute little cat.
What are you doing?
Just looking up at her. Drive-by kitty stat. Pretty much. I just got drive-byed by that cat.
I mean, I was thinking she would take the work.
I am not a worthy replacement. She needs mama time, not data time.
Oh, she's following me.
There he goes. Now you got to deal with it. Do you trust the Dalriata? Their culture seems vastly different.
Trust isn't a luxury we have right now. We understand
All cats
enough.
are assassins?
They can fight. They're quick to learn the land, and they're just as desperate to survive as we are. And they don't really have a choice. Their enemies are our enemies now. If they turn on us, they'll still have
Am I
to
good?
face
Well, I have been
Camelot's
shanked,
anger,
but
and they stand a better
it should be
chance
okay.
with us than without. His self-preservation's a stronger glue than any oath or banner. We'll figure out the rest later, or we won't. But at least we'll know the outcome, because we'll still be alive.
What if they refuse to follow your orders?
Well, then I'll do what I've always done. Adapt, compromise, survive.
You seem certain your men will accept the Dalriada. What if they don't?
Then they'll be free to leave the keep and die stubborn.
Okay.
But I've seen enough to know this. When the enemy's knocking at the gates, old grudges turn to dust. Survival makes allies out of everyone, eventually.
Dang. Was this all about survival or something more?
Oh, well, dead men tell no tales, huh? But maybe, just maybe, it was also about breaking this damn cycle of mistrust and division. We can't afford to be splitting the world into us and them. That road always leads to the grave. See what's happened already? Camelot's fractured into political factions, waging a war against itself, just like the tribes they claim to be superior to. Everyone's at each other's throats. It's as if they didn't realize that the weirdness won't wait until they come to their senses before it bites them in the ass.
If your plan fails and Camelot comes knocking, what's the backup plan?
All I can tell you right now is that we'll burn that bridge when we get to it.
What do you think Fergus will do?
I have my suspicions, but Fergus isn't blind. He's just loyal to a world that's already dead. He'll either see the truth, or he'll break himself trying to cling to the ashes. But that's his choice, not mine.
If Fergus leaves, what does that mean for the Keepers?
It means they lose a damn
Is
good
Ferguson,
man.
is he going to leave?
But
I thought
if
he
his
sounded...
loyalty to old ideals runs deeper than his loyalty to the fight ahead,
Let's go talk to him.
then maybe it's for the best.
And he had a lot of interesting dialogue to say. Are you going to say anything about this, out of curiosity? Oh, he's gone. What time is it? Oh, it's late. Boop. Hey, buddy. What do you think about Brendan's deal with the Dalriada?
Riordan's back, and with the Dalriada, no less. Bold move. Let's hope he knows what he's doing, or the keep's going to be in for one hell of a mess.
There's an ancient gong in the sunken village. Can you fix it?
Why would you want to fix it? Do you even know what it is?
I do.
Take some advice from an old man. If there's a giant, ancient statue that somebody tried to turn to dust, they must have had a good reason for it.
You need to repair it to become a keeper.
Well, if you put it that way, then I suppose I have to tell you the truth. Otherwise, the terror from the sea will bite me in the ass while I bathe.
Of course I can fix it. I've been doing this kind of thing since I could swing a hammer. It's a skill we pass down from master to apprentice, generation to generation. Nothing fancy, just good old blacksmithing. Obviously, though, you'd have to bring me a couple things so that I can actually do it.
I have what you need.
How did you, forget it. I don't even want to know. Just give me a moment.
Here. That should do it. Do whatever you need to, if you're really sure about this. But please try to come back alive.
Is there anything I should know?
I have nothing to tell you. I could try to talk you out of it, but I'm guessing that wouldn't work.
Okay. I got a gong. Gong. Oh! He doesn't have anything new to say. Interesting. I definitely would have assumed he did. Level limiter.
With Twitch Prime, Hey Cohh, 20 months of non-stop amazing gameplay, hilarious moments, and a great community. Thank you.
Thank you, man. Really appreciate that. Thanks, buddy. Let's go right here. If you don't do this and pull the Excalibur out without the help, you get a trophy. I tried that and it killed me. Maybe I don't have enough HP or something. But I'd rather do this anyway, so. What? Oh, wow. Okay. Well, this is freaking cool. What am I looking at?
Who dares disturb my peace? You made an oath never to summon me again.
Forgive me, my lord. I want to be deemed worthy of touching the Excalibur.
Excalibur? Wait. Is it really you? You, who come from a time beyond. Show yourself before me.
Do I know you?
It seems he speaks to me. Allow me to answer him.
Welcome, old friend.
I can see that you know me, but I am a mere shadow of my true self. I don't remember you, Lord of the Seas. Forgive me.
That's what you told me, my friend. The next time we see each other, you will not remember me.
Oh, this is some Doctor Who shit.
You are here now. The will and the power led you back to this place. Even in this incomplete form.
Where should I look for myself?
Therapy.
I wish to restore Avalon to its former glory, yet I don't know how.
Avalon's fate has never rested upon one person alone, not even one as great as King Arthur. Yet here you are.
Is this timey-wimey stuff? No. It's memory stuff. Not timey-wimey.
To take the responsibility again. I salute you, my friend.
Tell me what I must do to be worthy to lead Avalon once more. I do not think I have the strength.
Your path is true. Seek wholeness, and Avalon will reveal what it needs from you. And yes, you need to touch Excalibur.
Thank you, my friend.
And you, mortal. You have given yourself to the King's service. You are worthy of a place among the keepers of the South. Arthur, take out your sword and fear no failure. It is yours to take. It always was. I deem you worthy, my my friend. The promise I gave thy mother is fulfilled, and thus our pact is ended. You know where to look for your soul. Trust yourself. And when you reach your journey's end, I trust you will make the right choice.
Dang. This game's got layers. Big Badonkadonk says, Night Rain reviews are out. What are we thinking? Let's go to the other side. Is this 100% playthrough? Yeah. I mean, it has been. Yeah. 78 on Metacritic at the moment. Man, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Okay. 78's not bad. 78 is not bad. If you're not From Software. But a 78 to From Software? I mean, come on, man. It's From Soft. Like, come on. That's... no. Well, actually, hold on. I guess is it From Software licensed, or is it From Software... It's not From Software developed, right? Didn't someone else actually make it? It's still weird. I mean, it's still the From Software brand. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I was hoping it would wow us. It doesn't sound like it's gonna wow us. That's unfortunate. The right hand of Miyazaki made that game with his blessing. Huh. Okay. I mean, so far it's pretty much exactly what I expected, but I'm hoping that maybe there's some other stuff there. A lot of 80 to 90s out of 100 though. Okay. That's good. So there are some really good reviews. All right, we'll look into it. Oh, look at this. We're back here. How cool.
I am his will, the fire that bends the world to his command.
Bind the soul to the stone.
I am the blade that shapes kings and shatters tyrants.
Hell yeah. Whoa.
Enough, Merlin. You can't keep throwing lives into this abyss. These experiments, they're destroying what remains of us.
Destroying us? They're what's keeping us alive. Do you think the Four Dwellers will stop for pity or mercy? Every soul we lose here saves 10 more on the battlefield. You told me to do this. You sanctioned this. And I'm close to getting it right. I know it.
No, we can't justify this. There's no victory worth such a cost.
You know full well, Arthur, that this isn't about victory. It's about survival. If we don't push these boundaries, there will be no future for your kingdom, for Avalon. You dream of peace, but without victory, there will be no peace to dream of. The path ahead is brutal, but if we relent now, we lose everything.
And yet we keep losing people and gaining nothing in return. We must change the path.
They volunteered for this.
They volunteered to save our kingdom. and you've gotten no closer to doing it. Their sacrifices cannot be in vain, Merlin. Find another way. Use your mind, your wisdom. Leave this slaughterhouse you've created behind.
A different way. That will take time, and resources we may not have. The enemy won't wait.
They will if I make them. Whatever it takes, I will buy you that time. Find me a weapon that wins this war without annihilating what we fight to protect.
Whatever it takes.
Yes. Let it be known that it was my decision, and I will bear the consequences of it.
Oh no, my king. People can never know. It was all my idea, and you knew nothing about it. All of us have our role to play. You are the leader, and they need to love you. If we win, you need to become more than a man. You need to become a symbol.
That line was off, but it actually ended pretty well. What? New power? Oh. Killing enemies restores a portion of King's soul. Finishers restore more. When using King's soul, your damage increases for each enemy killed, or you receive less damage. Oh. Oh, hell yeah, get this. How do I get this? Okay. I don't understand. Oh, I have to do it at a bonfire. That's why. Now I think we also just got, like...
Now, I remember.
So you knew all about it?
Before you judge me, it all seems so obvious now, doesn't it? The right thing to do. It wasn't back then, and you can trust me on that. We were on the brink of losing the war. And wars aren't won with wishful thinking. There was no clean path, no noble answer. Only the weight of reality pressing down on our necks. Something had to be done, or everything we fought for would have been in vain. And in the end, the ones who stepped forward, who chose to pay the price, made it possible. And their deaths gave Merlin the knowledge he needed to finish his work. To find something that could really turn the tide in our favor.
Damn, dude. This is nuts. Wow. You really think that experimenting on your men was justified?
Justified? No. Justification is for those who have the luxury of doubt. And I had a kingdom to save. They were brave men who volunteered their lives, just as they did every time we rode onto the battlefield. The difference was that if Merlin succeeded, one man's sacrifice could have saved us all. Could have ended the war before more blood was spilled. If sacrificing a few meant the survival of all, then there was no choice at all. Maybe they never saw justice. Maybe their real stories were erased from history. Call it cruelty. Call it madness. But if I'd done nothing, there would be no Avalon left to argue over. But the kingdom still stands. The people live. And that has to mean something.
He's not wrong, but damn. Okay. You agreed to lie to your people about your role in all this.
I did. But this wasn't about pride. It wasn't about saving face. It was about survival. The truth about all this would have broken my people. I couldn't allow that. And a king doesn't get to flinch. If that meant carrying the weight alone, so be it. I would make that choice again if I had to.
So what did he come up with to win the war?
I told him to stop the experiments on our men, but to keep going. And he did. He started experimenting on the Four Dwellers, the enemy. If their bodies could be broken down, their power turned against them. Wasn't that their own doing? Wasn't that fair? So he figured out how to twist the Four Dwellers' power into something we could wield.
Oh, this is the Menhirs.
I told him to conquer the weirdness. And in the end, he did.
What? The Menhirs.
He found a way to make me stronger.
Oh.
Stronger than any man had the right to be. It wasn't just magic. It was something deeper, older. A force that reshaped me. And with it, we won. The war ended. Avalon was ours. The bloodshed stopped. The banners were raised. And the kingdom
He just turned you into a super
safe.
soldier and that was it? Interesting. That sounds like a Space Marine 2 style game that we should play. I want to play King Arthur when he was souped up in a frickin' battle mech. Oh, Lord. Does victory erase the price you paid for it?
That's the question, isn't it? I keep thinking about Seawall. He was ready to pay the ultimate price for what we were fighting for. And I thought he did. I grieved him. Told myself his sacrifice had meaning, that he had given his life for Avalon. And now, after all these years, finding him like this, I told myself I carried the weight of my choices. But seeing him, I wonder if I ever truly did.
Damn. Jeez. This game is really well presented. Like, I can't. It's so good.
You've got that look again, like you've seen something you wish you hadn't. Another piece of the king's soul reclaimed, right? What did it show you this time?
Merlin and Arthur talking about ancient experiments.
Merlin. Ah, Merlin and his obsession with the weirdness. The king thought it could save us. Merlin thought it could be controlled. Together, they were willing to tear the world apart to win.
You know more than you're letting on. Can you start making sense, please?
I was a prototype for Merlin's latest idea.
Oh!
Immortality. Me and Seawall, the king's loyal pawns.
Dude!
Used and discarded when they found a better way.
How cool!
When they decided to go even deeper into their madness and turn our king into a monster.
Why didn't you fight back?
Fight back? Against who? Merlin? The king? You don't fight gods when you're just a pawn on their board. You endure. You wait. And when the time comes, you either break or you're left to clean up their mess. That's what I do. What I've always done.
Did Arthur know what was happening?
Even if he didn't, he should have. He was desperate to win. And desperation doesn't leave room for conscience. Every scream, every scar, even if he didn't see it, he allowed it. That's as good as approving it.
You didn't end like Sewell.
Sewell was Merlin's first attempt.
Oh.
I was the last.
Oh.
We could say I was lucky. But to say that would take a truly macabre sense of humor, don't you think?
What do you mean clean up their mess?
The monsters, the weirdness, the chaos. All of it leads back to them. We're left in the ruins of their grand plans, trying to uphold their ideals, fighting for what never was. It's time to bury all these fairy tales in a well-deserved grave. And that's what I do.
I spoke with Arthur. He said he had to do it or humanity would be lost.
Of course he'd say that. There's always a scapegoat and a convenient excuse for men like him. But it doesn't absolve him. Not when he was the one who unleashed this madness on all of us. He wanted victory, no matter the cost. And when you want something that badly, you stop looking too closely at what's being done in your name. And, after all, who said we were supposed to win this war? Who said we were supposed to survive?
I assume you still want something from me.
You've seen what they did. What he did. And that's not the end of the story. It's not the extent of their sins. Find the pieces of his soul. Put him back together, if that's what it takes. And then we, or I alone, if you decide to defy me, can end the cycle. Either way, we will get to his resurrection. I've seen it too many times to believe the cycle will be broken before it happens. But know this. Once he's whole, Arthur's power, his mistakes, and his madness will all return. And when that moment comes, I'll be there. Whether to stand with you or step over you. The choice is yours. Just remember that when that happens, and you stand by his side, there won't be room for both of you.
If I'm gonna fix this, I need to know where to start.
Start? You've already started. But if you want the next piece, head to Connacht. The Menhir there is failing. The weirdness swallowing what's left of the village.
Oh.
You will need to find another artifact. The shield our king gave to Palamedes. He was one of the king's finest. A voice of reason amidst the madness. But it didn't save him or his legacy from what they had coming. Find the shield. And then, well, we will meet again. We'll see if your perspective changes.
Damn. Okay. Now, before we do that, I want to check something. Because we have seen these specific doors throughout this playthrough. And I'm curious if we can open them now. Also, I just kind of realized, interestingly enough, this game and Avowed are very similar, although they feel nothing like it. But I mean, both games kind of have you going through the game with a godlike character trapped in you who doesn't really know who they are. And the point of the game is to wake them up to their situation so you can deal with it. It's like the same structure. It's kind of funny. But just goes to show you, like, even though they're the same structure, this game feels totally different than Avowed. Like, the tone and everything is just completely different. Much kind of more realistic and mature and dark. for this one. Do 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 do. Ah, got him. Tomb of Sir Lancelot? Doesn't the constant slow-mo get jarring? No, not at all. I actually like it. The constant slow-mo is in lieu of like a fatality system, which it does have in this game, but it's much more few and far between. And I like it. I think it's fine. Bro. That is quite the tomb. Wow. What the heck? Squire. Ooh. Well, he hurts a little bit, Chad. The real travesty here is no loot. Got some flour. Awesome. That's a lot of Sephiroth references. I'm here for it. That looks a little weird. The whole hands coming out of the wall thing. Wow, dude, this area is beautiful. Jeez. Man, music here is killer. Oh. What are you? I can't use you or do anything with you. Interesting. Area is very chill. Oh. Okay. Why do the graphics look like 1992? This game was actually made in 1987, so it has a more retro look to it. Is that true? No, not at all. No. Completely made up, fabricated. You bored, bro?
My hands
Hi.
are made to serve the king, not rot in idleness. This emptiness. I cannot bear it. I threw myself into nothing, and nothing is what I became.
It's got a medal, bro.
Nothing without my king. Nothing without my blade.
Sir Lancelot?
No, no, no. Don't speak that name. It's a traitor's name, hateful and vile. Let it be cursed. Let it be forgotten.
What happened to you?
I died a traitor's death, trampled and torn apart. Fitting. So very fitting. I thought that would be enough. But I failed him in life. How could one measly death be my absolution? I couldn't. I can't. I clawed my way out of the abyss, but came back empty-handed.
Arthur, maybe you should talk to him.
Arthur? No. No, please. He cannot see me like this. He mustn't be made to look at me. My blade. My erendite. It remained behind. In the abyss. Deep in the weirdness. I cannot face my king without it. My sword belongs to him, as do I. But without it, I am nothing. I cannot kneel before him and offer him nothing. Lancelot.
Oh my god, I cannot wait to keep playing this after the Dune showcase! Which is probably what we'll do. But I gotta go. I gotta get some lunch. I have to go or I'm never gonna leave. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. We will absolutely be playing more of this later. The plan right now is I'm gonna raid you guys over to my alt channel /Cohh. You guys can hang out there until I'm back, probably right around noon. We're gonna watch the 2-hour Dune showcase. That's gonna be all about the mid and late game, which we did not get to in the beta, so I'm interested to see how that is. And then at 2 p.m. sharp, after the Dune showcase, we're going to bring in one of the devs of Dune and interview him for a half hour. So if you have any questions about what you saw at the showcase or other questions that maybe weren't shown there, be here at 2 and we will do that interview. Probably right after that, I think we'll try to slide another hour of this in. We'll see and go from there. Thank you so much, guys. Have a great rest of your day. See you soon.
Wall of good vibes.
What a pity it is to be without the right. All you can do is stand at a loss without even have crescents and wish to be whole before the unmoving, unfeeling grandlet ahead.
Oh God. Are you the first thing I do? Seriously? Go got through the museum level at 27? Yeah. Hey kiddos.
A rush of air.
Oh, hold up. Oh no. No, no, no. Quick, catch up with it. Oh no! There's a hole there, by the way. God, I hate those hands. Oh, what? No, what? No! Oh, did we get one? Oh God, no! Shut up, bitch! Are you kidding? The real question is, what is pay to lose? By Sifu. No, 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 no! Why did you start targeting him? Jesus Christ, man! And then they're just like, oh, trying to keep that stability bar somewhat in place.
Come on, wake up!
God damn. God damn. God damn. Did I just rage quit? Yes, this is the face of rage quitting. Hi.
No freaking way!
Oh, way, bro. Way. I just threw the bat at him, caught it in the air, and then continued to wail on him. Is Cohh compensating for something with that weapon? Yes, my incredibly small wang. Mom, it's not what you think. Yes, it is. Delicious tentacle is the first item I loot in this game. Delightfully chewy. Oh my. Oh, that dude wrecked me. Love it. That is awesome. What the absolute dude wrecked me. So, oh, my overlay covers it. Talking about this. If you look up here, there's like this little faded out pause button. Oh. That's weird. It seems to pause the game. Oh.
Oof, this isn't the right department.
There is someone!
Shut up.
Get back!
No words. Damn. Oh my god. Oh my god! Ah! Okay. Thanks, Grandma. Oh, that's a lot of angry old ladies. You know what the dialogue in Dark Souls and Elden Ring games are? They're heavy metal lyrics. It's basically just like random words put together to sound somewhat good. Like they very rarely make any sense.
What a pity it is to be without the right. All you can do is stare down a loss without even half crescents to wish to be home before the unmoving, unfeeling grandlet ahead.
Are you really a cannibal?
Me? Rarely. I mostly allow my children and subjects to eat me. I regenerate faster than most, so I'm able to help the others subsist.
He's very altruistic.
I wish I could die.
Nice. What the sweet Jesus? Bears don't live underground! What is this? Oh my god! Wow! Okay. It's a ground bear. Whoa, a jigsaw. Rare two-handed sword. Whatever it cuts through, it's a real puzzle to piece it back together. Really? Okay. Read the message. It's gonna say, be wary of left. Sharpshooter was my bread and butter.